friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome if you're new. Thanks for being here. How are you doing? We are gonna do a little catch up. We're gonna do a little what's going on today thing. That includes an update on my planner and trying to get some journaling done. So here is my planner. I think these will post in order. I could not do the cover thing. It was blue and orange and I love it, but I couldn't do it for December. I had made this cover. I had put it on there. I just took it off and I put it inside my, sparkle cover that I have on here. This normally goes in a big planner cover. So for those of you wondering how that's going, that's how it's going. Now this doesn't, really match, but it's okay. I mean, it's doing okay. We kind of matched it. See that? Oh, it's gorgeous. It's okay. And I wish I would have brought my planner down here. The cover, it has another little notebook in the front, but the notebook's almost full. And so I don't really need that in the front covers, all the card pockets, all the extra little yumminess. But this one has, I have some sticky notes in here. I have this pocket where we could put more stuff, stickies if I want it. We have another clear pocket here. So we have, I guess, room to work. So I think I'm just going to carry this for the last 4 weeks of the year because although I did think about buying a new cover for this, I was like, you have lost your ever loving mind. Like, no. You don't need a new cover for 4 weeks because I don't know what I'm even using for a planner in January. Now, I do have another one of these that is half a year of the Avec, so it does start in January. I could reuse it and date it. I really need to decide, but I also bought all those other little planners that I have showed you through my planner video. So anyway, that's where we're at. It's, relatively easier to carry now, obviously. I do have some things like pin loops we could add on here. Because it doesn't have a pin loop, obviously. You can also just put a clip on here, kind of like this if you want. And then oftentimes you can clip a pin in like that. Or maybe my husband is in like that, right? So that could work. We're not buying anything new for 4 weeks. That's what we're not doing. So that's where we're at there. I think I'll just leave that clip in there for now. That's not the pen that goes in there, but we'll try that. So that's the planner update for anyone who's interested. Okay, let's see where we're at. Here is my December journal. Now, okay, the first thing we have to add is, wow, he's had a really long day. My poor hubby. I'm going to lick this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tie this on here. This is, what do I want to do? I want to go in this way. This is the seashell off the bracelet I bought in Florida when I went to visit and meet Melissa. And it was, it broke which they do. It was like a hemp, threaded bracelet, and you wear them until they break. And some people kind of make wishes on them or, whatever. You wear it until you're done wearing it. So, did I miss that? Oh, there we go. We got it. Okay. So I'm going to thread that through like that, I think. That is so pretty, but that will remind me that this is when it fell off. So, and I'll just knot it like that. And then that will be the first little charm on my December book. Oops, that's not a good knot, Allison. My goodness. Like we're new at knotting. Jeez Louise. All right, let's get that one. There we go. Okay, so that will then just stay there like that. We'll figure out what we want to do with the rest of this. Okay, so here's here's where I'm at. If you're new, again, welcome. I've had quite the dilemma in figuring out my journal. I made this one in July. Excuse me. I think trying to set myself up for success, December rolled around and I was like, ooh, I'm not feeling it. I'm not vibing with it. So the item of the month, I have a challenge item every month that I challenge myself to use, and I invite all of you to play along. And I love that so many of you are joining in. The item of the month is scraps. So like you can see, like this, we already played with, we made a whole master board out of scraps. So I think I'm stuck in like my vision of what I kind of felt like I wanted to do with scraps. As well as I'm not feeling this kind of vintage vibe. So, but I'm also not feeling, well, I'm not feeling anything specific. I guess that's the first part. And so maybe he'll grow on me. I'm not too sure, but we're going to leave him for now. I guess, I played around with like kind of covering this or something like that. So we'll just see. But anyway, so we made part of a pocket here, and then we've made this. This is my mood board, if you will. Like this is what I wanted my journal to look like. And so I guess that's where I'm stuck because it's very different, but that's fine. Okay, so we did make this paper clip, and then what I did, I don't know what I did. Why did I skip Monday? What happened? I came in these cards I had, and so I just I'm just using my washi. I'm not printing up anything new. There's so many fun things. I'm not doing it. I'm just using what I have. Okay? And so we did that. Now, we do still have a problem because I'm missing number 9. I don't know where it is, but I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. And if not, we'll make another 9. So this one's ready to go. And then I did go ahead and label all of them. These silly advent calendars, though, they only go till Christmas. So there's Christmas, and we have to figure out what to do here. So I was going to kind of just do it, and then I thought, I might as well bring you along. Now, here's my book of dates. So this is just a notebook, a 3-ring little binder I had, and I put pocket pages in it, and then I made a page for each number. So I have, all the numbers, and then I have the days and the months, back here. Okay. So, and these are all different printables and different, fun things. Okay. So here's 25, which we do not need. And I might look in my, I don't know, because these like aren't speaking to me. Like for Christmas. So I might go back through my Christmas stuff and look. So as an example, this right here was another advent calendar, cut apart. Okay. Of scrapbook paper. So, which obviously would kind of, but I don't need it to be Christmas either, but I think I want something, I don't know, a little consistent, like a set of something. I don't know. None of these are just being like me. The problem is we also still have Christmas paper in the journal through the end. And I don't have like a set back here. These are months. And, okay, well, we're going to let that go for now then. Okay. So, I also want to see if I can get any journaling done. So today is actually the 2nd. And I guess let's start with, I don't have any ephemera. I have no pictures. It's good old-fashioned journaling around here. Which is completely fine. But I don't even know where to start. I did make most of these a corner tuck in case we needed the space. So all of these should be able to kind of tuck some stuff in this way. So let me figure out what we can do. And I guess my brain is wanting to jot down kind of like what happened this day. So Monday, oh my goodness. Okay, work. This pen's not making me happy. What's wrong with you? Call from mom regarding Susan. Anything else? Oh, pickleball. Woot woot. Now, I have some pickleball options. This is exciting. I'm officially a pickleballer. That's what I've decided. And I really look forward to my Mondays at pickleball. Now, Sweet Melissa made me pickleballs. Pickles, where are they? All right, I'm just going to use one of these because I also had printed these up. So let's just use one of these. These are just, I Googled pickleball free printable images or something. Like, I don't know. So that can go on there. And then, so Zero Gym because I missed it. And then E worked on base with me. Not with me, but it's weird. So now we're both driving almost an hour to get down to the military base to work on base. And like, we're not carpooling. Good talk. Because, why? Because we have to go at different times and leave at different times. So yeah. Okay. I have some of these little random things. My little bucket is not quite set up. I'm not quite ready to start. Not quite ready to start December. We're going to do it anyway, but, I want to save this. I just haven't quite decided what we're using it for. Okay, so this is obviously part of December's little bucket. I have a giant bucket. I need to put that back on the ribbon thing. The sticker book does not necessarily have to go right there. And we just have to include some scraps. So let's move all the tape. These are all washi tape samples from you guys. There's more ribbon. Why do we have pumpkins? Why do we have fall stuff in here? What's happening? I thought I cleaned this out. I obviously didn't. Fall. Okay, this is a tag that we ripped out of the last book, the junk journal that I bought, but we can easily use it. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be, okay, this I'm putting on Thursday. Okay, that little book, or that little box is, I'm kind of disorganized. I apologize. This is real life journaling with Allison. Very disorganized. I am not in the mood for any of this yet. Okay, with the exception of, see this, I have to get kind of out of my way for right now because, and I don't know what we want to do with this. He's very big. I don't know if he'd even fit on this page if we want. I'll put him in here for now, but he's been around a while. So this day is Tuesday, and what did we do? We both worked on base. I did training most of the day. He definitely did training. I went to the gym at 4 p.m. There were 12 people there. That's a lot for our class, honestly. Yeah. What else? Oh, and then I dropped off ornaments. That's what I was going to say. Ornaments to gym. And okay, so I would probably put some sort of ornament or something here. to kind of note that. But other than that, we don't have a lot going on, you can see. So let's move over to Thursday really quick. And I'm just going to, the other good thing about these little things is I'm just going to tuck that in there. But that's going to look just like really pretty for my coffee, for my parent group, right? Let's, I don't know what I want to do. I was going to cut around the cup, but then we're going to miss some of these little drawings, and I kind of like those. So I guess we'll cut it down a little bit more. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to tuck it in there to be ready. All right. So my thought was, but this is not quite the day I want to do it. All right. I actually like this color because this is not white. So I like actually that this has a colored background. So that's great. That went well yesterday. And then, this morning I talked to Rue. Rue, phone, finals, we'll just put. She had big project due yesterday and a presentation and then a presentation today. And, yeah. So these are happy planner, cards that I got at the thrift store. And I don't think, yeah, I mean, I think they're cut off. I think, I don't know what it used to be at. If you wanted to go look for them, I don't quite know how to tell you to do that, but I don't think they are necessarily the colors, but I just thought it'd be fun to look. Chores, weekly meals, definitely planner stuff, grocery list. Oh, I went to the grocery store yesterday. See? So I could put something like this on here because I have the space, right? Do I normally take a gigantic thing out to talk about what I buy at the store? Nope. I like the Eat Good, Feel Good, Chore Checklist, Bless This Mess. Okay. Live Life in Color. They're all kind of rainbowy, obviously not kind of the aesthetic that we're going for here, but I just thought I have them right here. We might as well. This one's fun. I wonder if I'm going to get it out because Sunday, like 3 days ago, I spent some time, but I can't mess with my November journal. It's drying because the November item of the month was stickles. And so I'm still catching up on adding stickles to every page. And I basically just add it and then leave it for the next day or whatever. This is a fun tracker. Does that make sense? This is a weekly tracker. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is a weekly tracker, not a daily tracker. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. Make today as good as your hair flip. Hair flips. Yeah. Oh. Make today fabulous. Top 3 things. Yeah. So, see? But like right there, girl, you totally got this. So like I could cut this one out and put it on this day. Maybe. I'm going to struggle with the coloring, but we can see. Okay. Focus on happy. They are double-sided, and I'm not quite looking at. But again, crushed it. That's fun. Don't be busy. Be productive. That's kind of a fun tracker. Again, it's pretty bright and rainbowy for me, so I don't. That's so funny. Daily goals tracker. I mean, I guess it is daily. Huh. You can. Ooh, 21 days to create a habit and 90 days to create a lifestyle. Love it. Okay, I'm going to put I'm wondering, let's see. I don't know if I like this coloring at all, and it got cut out right there. But we'll see when she finishes finals. We could put that out, planning it out, and it's a good day for a good day. Okay, so not a lot there. Let me also share with, I brought this one piece of paper home, but I don't think it's a tax letter, obviously. I guess I want to save that. I'm not quite ready to use that. So I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, let's cut this off because we don't need that. And then we could, just put a grocery list on here. I do kind of like, I don't know where he goes. Now, I know that this is a tuck, but not everybody's going to know that unless they're here with us. And I could certainly glue it down. Or we don't have to. We could not glue it down, right? But what I'd like to do is use some scraps. So I guess I'll put my dates away. We're not going to do that right now. I thought we were going to finish dating this book, but we'll get to it when it's time, when it's meant to happen. And I think, okay, here's my bag of what I want to use this month. So I'm going to put that into my little box. And then I need to figure out how to work with these scraps because these are all my Christmas scraps. So this is, these are all the cutoffs, right, that I've used. We've made from making all the journals of the past years, right? Super fun. I'm super excited to use them. We just now have to be, focused, dedicated, something. These are very nice and clipped, and I'm tempted to want to leave them. Now, I was thinking, we could just add like a binding, like a strip down this binding right here. That would be fine. That would be one way to use scraps. I'm looking right here because I was thinking, and I don't know if I already have one out or not. So let's get this one out. I think this is matching paper actually right there, isn't it? But I think this one's close enough. Let's try it. So I'm not too sure like what to do with all of this. I just have it off here to my side because I want to have it close by, right? Right. Okay. I don't know what I have next to me for my punches. I haven't planned this at all, but look at that. It matches. I happen to have this matching punch out. That's amazing. I wonder if we could, I was going to make a strip of paper and do this, but because it's the same punch, let's play. Is it long enough? It is. Let's play for just a minute. All right, let's see. If we can get this like this. Okay. Ooh, that was not my best idea. I don't know why. I don't ever remember to punch on top of something, but that's okay. All right, we'll take that piece off, and then that's fun. We can line it up exactly on top of this, right? Yes, we can. Look at that. I don't want it this thick though, so we'll cut it down. And we could make it a whole nother pocket, but we don't need to. I'm struggling already with scraps, you guys, because like this was a scrap and I'm going to use this, but I still have a scrap. So I don't feel like I actually used anything. Like that's part of the struggle for me. I don't know quite. So do we want to keep this as kind of a tuck, I guess is my question. So we can tuck, you know. I don't know why we wouldn't. I guess just leave it for now. So that being said, I'm going to just glue a little bit of glue on here. And then we'll do that. My watch has lost its mind. It's like time to get moving. I was like, dude, I have moved so much today. I'm sore. Okay, let's do that. And I want to go to bed even earlier tonight. I didn't go to bed till late last night. I got sucked into TV, YouTube. And I was not happy this morning. So no moss this evening. I just wanted to do a little bit down here. And then, okay, so that's how we're going to use that. I'm going to cut those off. I guess we can do it now. I don't think it's... Okay. Again, we know it's a tuck. Don't know if we are going to need it or not. Even stuff like this, like, I'm like, do we save it? Because it could be a thing, right? It could be a thing. Okay. Well, even if this is a tuck, we're going to glue the edges. Okay. There's that. So that's kind of fun. Fun way to use a scrap. And then I'm tempted with this. I think I like it. It looks a little green to me, which, you know, kind of plays off of that. The grocery list and the pickleball. Now we don't even have to use we could just use this as a, I actually kind of like that. So let's use that idea. But I also think that I would like to use the grocery list. So I'm going to go back literally to these cards and see if there's another one, because I'm not going to use all these and I don't like half of them. So, I mean, do you know what I'm saying? I really like this one. And of course I like both sides of it. Bah. Okay. Yeah, I just don't think I'm going to use these. I think I might have to, ooh, this one. Of course, this one. The other one I like. Okay. Do you see the pattern? This one maybe? Is that white? No, that's too much to cover up. Aw, feeling grateful for. Okay, this one's kind of fun because it's green. Can we make this one work? Let's see. All right. And we can cut it. I think my husband's going to bed. You guys, he is in the craziest training this week. I mean, so intense. And tomorrow they take their first exam. There was like, I don't know, 60 people that showed up or something crazy. I don't even know. And then out of that, I don't know. They only let so many in. You had to be on a special list. I don't even know. And so he's on the list, and then it's 2 weeks. So they went yesterday and then today, and then tomorrow they take their first exam. And if you don't pass the exam, you're out of the course. Not even joking. um, I like it because of the green dots. But the green dots are kind of bothering me. I'm going to put, because I want to write, I want this to be my journal spot. I'm going to put this down here because we have the space. And even if we fill this up with something else, we have a whole tuck spot over here. So we can put that there. I don't know. I'm going to do it. We'll just do it. This is silliness. All right, let's just glue that down. I was looking like, do I line them up? Are they the same size? All the craziness. They're not the same size, just in case you were trying to assess that situation. I've shared before, nighttime is a harder time for me to journal. My brain's tired. We've a little bit of decision fatigue. I'm a little overstimulated at night. Like I sometimes, and I was going to maybe slide that right under there. Sure, why not? Do we like the red? No, I like the green. Okay. Let's just put some, I probably could have put tape on this. That probably would have worked great. I'll just put glue on it though. Sorry, my friend's texting me. I don't know quite what she's referring to. I obviously missed a text before. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, okay, I actually like that. Again, do we cut now or cut after it dries a minute? Okay, but again, see, here I am stuck because I still have a scrap. And like, we're not throwing it away, obviously. That'd be crazy. So we might be making another masterboard coming up here with all these little scraps. Okay. There's that. Okay, so that's yesterday. I went to work, pickleball. Okay, let's see if there's anything else we want to kind of put in here. Now, I do think... Oh, see this? Oh, no, don't see that. I have to look at my other paper packs to get another number set out, I think. But this I can put on a day. See, I'm so happy having having my days already numbered because I can put those on a day. Let's see here. See, we're going to have... Oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if we're doing our winter sing-along thing this year. Here's more little cards. These are fun. I've shown you these for, if you've been here a bit, I show them every year. This was a box. So when you go to Walmart or Target or Big Lots or whatever, the big, whatever stores, and they sell those sets of boxes and you get like one shirt boxes or whatever. They come flat, and it was like one giant one, 3 medium ones, 4 small ones, whatever. This was the giant one, right? This was literally the top of a box. And if you think I didn't buy that just so I could cut it apart, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And then we used the other boxes, right? But I cut apart that big one. All right. Not what I need right now. I'm trying to figure out. So this, I know I'm cutting this out right now. because the gym's Christmas party is the 13th. And it's an ugly sweater party. I'm still very new to this gym. I'm trying to make friends. And I guess they've done an ugly sweater theme before, like it's recycled themes or whatever. I don't even know. Like, I know that's not a new theme or anything, but they're like, we haven't done it in a long time. We decided to bring it back. I was like, okay. Anyway, so that's the 13th. And then let's see. This should be this day. If it's not, I'll move that mug to this day for my parent group. But we should do Caroline and Coco on this day. I hope. Okay. I feel like some of these memes. Oh, I might need to print up. I have this little frog with adult language on it, but like it fits today very well. I also have the little bunny, but the frog is just more my jam. The bunny actually looks better on this page, but the frog is literally my face today, but we'll see. I'm not too sure. The sad part is that could go on quite a few days, but we'll tuck it in here just to be cool. Not cool, just to be sure. Okay, today was Tuesday. I'm going to put this on Wednesday. I think I don't think she finishes tomorrow. I think she finishes on Thursday, but we'll tuck it in here just to have it to make sure. Okay. All right. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not getting anything really done. I need to figure out a couple things. I want to put a tag probably in here because I have the space, right? So look at this beautiful piece of green paper. Why do I have this in here? What are you doing in here, friend? This is giant. I do not need you. I have plenty of scraps. Okay, so this is a scrap. This is fun. Do I cut on the line or do I cut with a cutter? I know the answer. I know the answer. What's going on here? Let's see. I don't know why it has all these pieces in it. Weird. Huh. All right. Let's cut. I want to be close to this line. I guess it's fairly straight, actually. Well, who knows? Because who knows if my cut is straight on the other edge, huh? We don't know these things. Okay. So again, one scrap cut into two still leaves a scrap, right? Ooh, is that a little bit smaller than I wanted? I think it is. That's okay. I like that. I like the green because, you know, pickle. So what we could do up here, though, is we could take some of these things and what do we want to do? I normally take one and fold it. This would actually be a really good one, wouldn't it? Because of the green. But I'm thinking, what if we put a few up here as tabs? But that's a lot of stuff going on. What do we think? What do we think? That's a fun one too. That's a fun one. I like the ones with the green in it. Let's do, I mean, let's just do something fun because we haven't done it before, but I am going to cut it, I guess, there. Now, it's not actually quite long enough because if you fold it like this, you obviously get a white side. And so what you need to do is actually fold it twice. You need to fold it like this and like this to get, right? So we may be not using these strips because they're not quite long enough. This one's cardstock, so even like, yeah. All right, well, I don't want, yeah, definitely not long enough. That's a bummer. Well, we could cut some. We could do 3 of the same. And obviously, if they're thinner, it would be easier, right? Easier to fold. This little guy I'm putting on another coffee talk day. This I don't need. I need to sort my scraps by size. That's the only way my brain makes sense of this. I can't do this for a month. I can tell you that right now. So we're going to have to, and we're going to have a really hard time using some of this paper. Some of the paper I knew I didn't like at the time, and I was basically like, we're using it in a journal because it's only one day. A lot of it will get covered up. I know one of my pages, I don't even think I saw a scrap in here, but maybe I did. I'm not too sure. But one of them, I know when I made the journals, I was like, I cannot stand this paper. And a few of you were like, oh my gosh, I love that paper. So obviously we all are very different. And like, I love that so much. And I am so inspired when I see other people's pages and stuff. And I was like, I would never use those pages together. Like, I just wouldn't, my brain wouldn't allow me to. And then I see other people do it. I'm like, that is so cool. And I want to try it, but it's like my brain is like, girl, no, not today. I see nothing that I like. Do you know the look I'm going for? Okay, let's see. This is a fun piece. It's pretty thick though. I've tried to use it on a bunch of things and I don't want to cut it is my issue. This, you wonder why I have scraps. Because I don't want to cut this. Let's just cut it. It's fine. And maybe we'll use the other one next Tuesday or Monday on pickleball day with green. Okay, I am going to cut it thinner. And then, yeah, I think we're only going to get a couple out of this. I mean, we could just do one, but I kind of thought a couple would be fun. So, and my thought was like different thicks. That's not even a thing, Allison. Different widths and thicknesses. Holy cow. That's obviously too similar because it's the same paper. I don't know. Shoot. Okay, well, I'm really wanting, obviously the normal thing I would do is put it right in the middle of the page as like a pull tab, right? And I'm just feeling like I don't want to do that. So let's, these are just short. We're going to have to cut paper. Egads. All right. What else do I have already over here that I also had other little strips cut somewhere. See, this is like too Christmassy. See how this is not like actual Christmassy and it goes with the pickle. So I kind of like that. Oh, but okay, let's get that out just as an idea. This is just red. We could definitely do that. See, here's an Advent thing, but it just goes till 25. Not that it's the right size, but still. Do we like the red stars, maybe? Does that match? It's not quite the right red, is it? This is definitely the right red. Let's see, what else might be fun? There's more strips. All right, well, this is like a lot of pain for just, okay. Okay, let's cut a strip of this. And we'll get a tab on that end. What's happening? Wow, what did I do? Stop it. I guess it goes like that. Jeez Louise. See, my thought was like if we could, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that one behind and this one kind of on top. Don't really like it. That looks very like Canadian maple leaf thing in the back maybe to me. Not too sure if that's the right thing. I don't know. I don't know right now, friends. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put a little thing of temporary tape on here, and we're going to come back to it when my brain's not exhausted. My husband's golfing upstairs, you guys. This is his stress relief at the end of the day, practicing his golf swing. We're going to do that for now, and we're going to come back to it, okay? So that's going to be it, I think, for tonight. I think, so we've used scrap and scrap and scrap here, okay? Tomorrow, this was like my idea for ornament, but this is not going to match this page. So I need to find stickers or something that kind of, we gave the gym and a couple friends of ours, no, a couple who is friends of ours, advent calendars, but they're little ornaments in each box that are gym themed. And so it'll go on the gym tree and then it'll go on their tree. So I did drop both of the, well, I took one to the gym when I went and then I drove by my friend's house and dropped it off with them. So again, we need kind of like, I'm picturing like different ornament or something here. And obviously we're working with a specific red, so this may not do the trick. So maybe ornament stickers. Do we have ornament stickers? I mean, we must, right? These are not all the stickers, but these are the planner stickers. But I don't know, friends. I'm off to a rough start with this journal. Part of it is like, you know, not in love with the journal. So part of it is not in love with December right now. This is a really hard week for me. So I'm just doing what I can to kind of get through it, honestly. Call a spade a spade. And okay, see this little house? I'm going to cut it out. There's no way I'm going to remember. Oh. I think I'm going to put it like here. No, here. Here. And if I don't use it here, I'll put it on my calendar. But I want to mark when my babies come home. So we will put this here. We have another Thursday. Here's next Wednesday, Thursday. Ooh, that actually is kind of fun. See the kind of working out color situation here? Perfect. So we will try and use that on that day for my group. And then this day, we don't know. we might use this. I might print up another one or something and put it here. Okay, so that's all taken care of. So I don't know, friends, that's where we're at. The other thing I did want to do though, and I don't know, we're at 50 minutes. Let's just play for 1 second, because one of the things I wanted to do was make some scrappy tape. So let's just do that. Let's just get us out a piece of tape and make some scrappy tape. Because maybe that will be fun. It will be fun. It will be fun to use on one of these days. And so now I am still using these scraps that we used on the cover board. And yes, I know I keep saying I'm not in love with that. So maybe we don't need to use all these same scraps, but we are going to make one piece with what I have out literally on my desk right now. So I just take a piece of double-sided tape and stick stuff down. And then we have a little piece of tape whenever we need it. So I love scrappy tape. I have a whole drawer of it. No, like a bin in my drawer of it. But it's super fun. And I kind of make it janky. I don't know another word. I don't know a better word. Please help me with words tonight. Some people cut theirs very clean, which also looks fun. I've totally done that, but I kind of usually like mine like with weird edges and stuff on it. So we'll just see. And if we want it straight, when we go to use it, that's always an option. We can always cut it down. But if we just want something fun and decorative, then we have it, obviously. So that's kind of fun. Let's get another piece on here. Kind of like that. And some of these, like if the line goes this way, I try not to rip the paper this way. I try to rip like against, I don't know what, like the opposite of that, I guess. Let's see. I don't know. I do like making, oh, I don't want that. See, and I get a little like particular about what goes where, which you really don't need to do at all, ever with this. Okay, let's get some more polka dots on there, some green. And here's some green. It has some pink in it. I don't know if you see it, but trust me, it's there. This is a little fun piece because it already has a punched part on it. So let's see how we want to use that, because I want the punch to show, but you got to be a little careful because obviously the tape sticky part will come through. And how about another stripe? What do we think? What do we think? And at some point, you guys, at some point, these scraps will be too small to either use, and we're going to have to throw them out. But that's okay. I don't think we're going to make a dent in my scrap collection this month, but we'll keep on trying. We'll keep on trying. All right. I'm not using this piece. I really like it, and I don't want to use it on here. Now, this is very Christmassy, so I know I'm not going to use it, for a little bit, but that's okay. That is okay. Oh, here's just green. Green's fun. I'm going to use this other piece right here that we already kind of used. And I really like this piece, so we'll end with that. And then we need one more piece down here. And I think if I had, I'd kind of like another piece of this, but I don't have it. That's good, you guys. We don't have what we want. We don't have a piece because we used it. That's exciting. Oh, no, I didn't. There's a whole piece right here. You guys didn't even tell me. Okay. Well, there we go. Okay. Now it is a little oriented, and so that might make a difference. Now that's a little scrappy even for me. So see this? I'm throwing it out. Okay. I'm going to let them go, you guys. I could play with paper all day long though. This is what I do. Like if I were to take this up and sit up by the TV with my husband, I would take this and a piece of white paper and I'd glue it all on. I think that's super fun. So there is a fun piece of just scrappy tape. Now I'm going to leave it just like this. If this is not your deal, and you want to cut it straight, you would do that. So let's make a little one. Let's make a shorter one, and we'll cut it. Okay, so we're gonna and you could make it like way more organized. If you have Christmas washi, you could put your washi down here too. You don't have to use scraps of paper, but that's my prompt for for the month. So I'm trying to use up my scraps. So there's that. And then let's just finish with what? For some reason, I'm not a fan of that dark stuff right now, so we won't do that. This one's fun. I do like this one. It's okay. I'm going to do that, and then we'll put maybe a piece in here like, whoops, that's not good. Okay, we'll do that. That's okay. And then one little piece on the end. Well, we'll just do it. Okay, so then you have that, which I still really love. But let's trim it up and just see, because then you actually have like a piece of tape. Now, again, this is ripped, so we'll just square it off and then like that. And we're throwing away the scraps. All right, but then you have this like really fun piece of tape. Okay, so they're very different, but super fun. Super fun. And then this one you could make into like, well, it's kind of, but you could fold it and make a loop. You could, I don't know why you do that, because then you wouldn't see the back side, but you know, whatever. I don't know. I just think they're fun. So that's one way I'm planning on using some of my scraps this month. Unfortunately, I'm not in this Christmas mood very much. So if the page allows it, I might be I'm hoping to bring in some other scraps, I guess is what I'm saying, not just Christmas scraps, but I know my book is all Christmas, so we will be making some of this. So just two kinds of scrappy tape. So if you guys haven't made scrappy tape before at all, it's a really fun thing to do. And if you haven't made it in a while, like me, this is a fun time to do it. It's a fun way to use up your scraps. I'm trying to see, where is my, I've showed you this not too long ago, but we have lots of different, scrappy tapes. And, like, right? So like stuff like this, we could definitely use. I bet you we could use like some black and white, so maybe I'll even go through here and see if any of these might match even some of my pages. This one I believe is from Janet. I'm not too sure, but it's fabric. Look at that. It might be from Laura. I don't know, but look how fun. So if you haven't made scrappy tapes, I mean, they're super fun, and this would be a great way to get rid of some scraps. So we will be making some of these for sure. And then we get to try and see if we can use them. Okay. All right. That's it for me tonight, you guys. I don't have a lot to journal about. I'm going to have to figure out, some ways to fill those pages, and we'll just keep going. But I'm excited to use my scraps. We're going to keep trying. All right. That's it for me. Have a great day. I hope your journaling is going well. I hope December is going well for you. If it's not going well for you, it's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay to have hard days. And so we can journal about that too. And then we just consciously, spend a little time trying to figure out a way to kind of lighten it a little bit if we want to. And it's okay to ask people. It's okay to ask for help. It's also okay as a gentle reminder to say no this season. Okay. It's a season full of like lots of choices and lots of things to do. And my little mental health reminder for you guys is it's okay to say no to some things. So if you're overbooked or over, whatever, it's okay to say no. Okay. All right. That's it for me. Have a great day. I hope you're documenting well. I hope you're feeling well. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care.